For years, the Harvard University was considered the world's most productive research university. In fact, American universities held prestige and attracted students from around the world. Well, that era may now be ending. Because according to the latest Leiden rankings, which measure academic output based on research papers and citations, Harvard has fallen to number 3 in world rankings. And the universities which are moving up the fastest in the list are not other American universities. They are Chinese universities. Go back 2 decades. In the early 2000s, 7 American universities were in the global top 10 for research output. Only 1 Chinese university made to the top 25. Today, 7 Chinese universities are in the global 10, and the number 1 spot now belongs to Zhejiang University in China. In multiple global lists, including the Nature Index and university rankings by academic performance, Chinese institutions now dominate the top slots. In fact, in some alternative rankings, 12 out of the top 13 universities are Chinese. In America, Harvard University, for example, despite producing more research than ever, has still slipped in its rankings, not because it is doing less, but because others are doing much more. In China's case, it is investment. Over the past 2 decades, China has poured billions of dollars into universities, labs, and research programs. The Chinese government has made science and technology a core national priority, from quantum computing to space science and advanced manufacturing. Chinese researchers are also publishing more in English language journals, making their work more visible and accessible and more cited globally. While China is investing in education, American universities are facing new pressures. Remember, the Trump administration had slashed federal research funding, cutting billions of dollars in science grants. And on top of that, travel bans and anti-immigration policies. They've also hit hard. In August last year, the number of international students arriving in the US reportedly fell by nearly 20%. And that matters because international students are a key part of America's research engine. Education experts warn that this is not just an academic issue. Research universities power innovation. They drive breakthroughs in medicine, in energy, in defense, and in technology. When universities fall behind, countries lose their competitive edge. It's a tale as old as time. The Chinese leadership knows this, and it is working towards it. In fact, President Xi Jinping has openly said that global power today depends on scientific dominance. To be sure, yes, the United States still has some of the world's best universities. Harvard remains number 1 in highly cited papers, and American schools continue to lead in medical and biological sciences. But this gap is narrowing. The warning signs may not show up immediately because research takes years to turn into actual results. But experts say that today's funding decisions will shape tomorrow's rankings and shape who dominates the world in these key sectors. And for the first time in decades, America is being challenged at the very top.